Let's talk about Gaston from Disney's Beauty and the Beast, particularly in regards to his fixation on Belle. Hey guys, I'm McGann, and welcome back to the Fangirl, where I just can't seem to stop sympathizing with Disney villains. Although, to be fair, I was going to make a video about whether or not Gaston was a redeemable character, and no, he is absolutely not. I mean, he's got all the depth of a soap dish, and he's literally a sleazy backstabber, so yeah. Plummeting off a building was about the best case scenario for this dude. However, I do want to explore Gaston's crazy fixation on Belle and how she was the only girl that would do. Let's start with Gaston's logic on why Belle was his lucky lady of choice. He says, "She's the one, the most beautiful girl in town. That makes her the best. And don't I deserve the best?" Okay, first of all, I cannot be the only one who grew up thinking, what about the blonde triplets? They're literally throwing themselves at Gaston, and they are flipping gorgeous, so how come none of them make a suitable bride? Well, here's the thing. Those girls are all at least as pretty as Belle, and any of them would have made a perfectly fine wife. But beauty wasn't really the true intention of Gaston here. Belle's appearance was just a superficial justification that Gaston could attach his desires to because he, again, lacks the depth to even understand his own motivations. But other than being a guy with a really thick neck, what is Mr. Muscle's only other definable character trait? Oh, that he's a major hunter. Just look at the local tavern. Gaston is bragging how he decorated the place with his antler-heavy motif, but that ain't his house. Which means Gaston is such a good hunter that he's literally killing all these animals and just desperately giving these trophies away. So at this stage of his life, Gaston is probably bored out of his mind with shooting ducks and bucks. He wants to go after something rare. And make no mistake, hunters are not farmers. They don't go and pull out a musket to shoot a sheep from 30 yards away. There's no sport in that. There's no fun in it. The sheep are just livestock, essentially waiting for their unlucky day to go to the slaughterhouse. And that's what the blonde triplets represent. They're these ladies kept within the confines of the village, waiting for their day of validation when they are chosen for marriage. It's kind of like the Legally Blonde song. Daughter of Delta New, soon to be fiancé. Now that a man's chose you, your life begins today. Make him a happy home, waste not his hard-earned wage. And so he does not roam, strive not to look your age. That was pitchy, but you get the gist of it. But Belle is an outsider. She lives just outside of the village. She plays by her own rules. She lives in her own world. She's wild for old-timey standards, and so nearly impossible to catch. And that's the kind of prey that a bored hunter might be after. Something to keep him busy, something to do, something to challenge him. Notice how Gaston also waits for Belle's father Maurice to be gone and out of the home before Gaston strolls up and just decides he's gonna marry Belle without even considering asking her first. Talk about cart before the horse. Just knock knock, surprise, you're my wife now. And Belle handled it with far less cringing than I would have. As soon as that dude walked in my house, I would have been like, please leave. But marriage isn't Pokemon, man. You don't just throw a love ball at someone and say, I choose you. But see, Belle is not a person to Gaston. She's just a catch. In fact, Gaston sees Belle as being so far from an actual person that he doesn't even do the traditional thing of asking her father for her hand in marriage before, going after the girl. He just barges into somebody else's house while the homeowner is gone and predatorily marches up at Belle. How many different levels of inconsiderate disrespect can be going on at once? Because I'm pretty sure that's a Guinness holder right there. Although, to play devil's advocate here, it is entirely possible that Gaston did already get Maurice's blessing for that marriage. And while you and I both would like to think that Maurice is a much better father than that, it is really strange that his first lines in the movie are prompting Belle to give Gaston a shot.
There's no one I can really talk to.
What about that Gaston? He's a handsome fella.
It is completely probable that Maurice took money from Gaston to marry Belle, and that's where he got the money to make his wood chopping invention. They are really struggling, and Maurice is talking about how this invention is going to change their life and everything's going to be different, and interesting rabbit hole to go down there. But without better proof, we're just going to leave that in the realm of possibilities, but not something I'm going to officially try to prove or theorize on today. Do your own work. Still, though, it's in the realm of possibilities, and that's going to keep me up at night. Anyways, Gaston gets rejected, he gets really angry, and like a very good hunter stalking his prey, he devises a plan to outsmart Belle. And his plan, if somehow you don't know Beauty and the Beast, even though it has existed for you to watch for the last 30 years, is that Gaston is going to put Maurice in an insane asylum unless Belle agrees to marry him. And this plan amalgamates in Gaston's head during the point in the movie where he becomes absolutely irredeemable. Because Maurice takes his invention to the fair, gets lost, ends up in the Beast Castle, gets imprisoned for trespassing, then Belle shows up, switches places with her father, and her father's immediate action is to run into town and try to get help. So when it's dark out and Maurice is running into the tavern just desperate to get somebody to help him save Belle, Gaston chases him off and then devises a plan to put Maurice in an asylum just to force Belle to marry him. So he would take away everything that Belle loves, her only support system in the whole world, both emotionally and financially. And he's doing that just to make her say, I do. And we know that that plan probably would have worked because Belle was willing to trade places with her father and stay in a dungeon. And you know, marrying Gaston, being in a dungeon, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Truly though, it is a very clever move on Gaston's part to formulate that plan of action. But how much differently would we feel about Gaston in the audience if, when Maurice came in ranting and raving and begging for help to save Belle, Gaston instead rallied up the villagers and went to go play hero? Bruh, that's your ideal chance to go win over the girl while she's in damsel in distress mode. But instead he chooses to be a jerk to his would-be father-in-law. I mean, where does he see this going? And really, I think the only reason that Gaston acts so harshly towards Maurice is because Gaston's ego has already been bruised. So now Gaston isn't after this happily ever after kind of life, he is being punitive. You hurt me, I'ma hurt you, and I'ma make sure I win. Gaston could have also lucked into being the person who saved Belle from the wolves if he had just, bothered to try to find her. And when Beast saved Belle from the wolves, that was really a big turning point in how she felt about him. So, I mean, way to blow it there, buddy. Could have been the best hero in the movie and gotten everything you wanted, but instead you were a petty jerk. However, hunters trap their prey, or they just outright shoot it from a distance. They don't go and save a deer from coyotes just to turn around and kill it later. So by Gaston not stepping into the hero role when he had the chance, it further reinforces the fact that he was not going after a man-woman relationship, he was in a hunter-prey relationship with Belle. Also, even though Gaston was completely unwilling to investigate what happened to Belle and whether or not she was safe when Maurice came in ranting and begging for help, notice how quickly he amps up to go hunt the beast as soon as he catches a glimpse of it. Belle was right there. Her father was right there. He could have executed his plan and been married on the spot. But his head got turned when he saw this crazy huge monster that was one of a kind. Belle didn't matter anymore, or at least she was set on the back burner because Gaston had found himself a more rare, more challenging, more unique creature to hunt. So Belle herself was just a personification of Gaston's attitude of, I'm bored. What new obstacle can I surmount now? He didn't care about her. He didn't care about her looks. He cared about her unattainability. And certainly, if Gaston had killed the beast, he would have set his sights right back on Belle. But she was already a rabbit caught in a cage by the time the mob was going to the castle. So the fun in catching Belle had already ebbed and he didn't really care about her anymore. What do you think though? Does this analysis work with the confines of what we do know about Gaston? Does it make you feel any differently about him as a character? And do you think that there was any moment in the film where Gaston could have turned it around and redeemed himself from villain status? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I might be overthinking it, but that's literally my job. Okay, I have heard complaints that I am not doing the derpity derps at the end of my videos anymore. So let me try to remedy that. And if you're newer here, you have no idea what's going on right now. Derps is not really part of the video essay analysis theory, whatever the heck you want to label this as. We're just kind of hanging out, we're having fun, we're having a little talky talk vlog stuck at the end of the video. And yes, that means sometimes I sing, and I sing badly, but we're here to have fun, so deal with it. Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife. No, sir, not me, I guarantee it. I want much more than this provincial life. No, that went horribly wrong. Oh my gosh, where did that go wrong? I hear like the notes just kept getting too high and I couldn't stop it. Little town. Yes, Belle is down here. Little town, it's a quiet village. Still, I don't know. There's something going on with my throat. I might be getting sick. It's a little gravelly in here. Let me try this one more time. Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife. No, sir, not me. I guarantee it. Nope. No, sir, not me. I guarantee it. I want much more than this provincial life. God, I cannot get that. Provincial life. No, that's not right. I give up. No, I'm not going to do that one. I'm getting old. My throat set is going further away from the high-pitched soprano-ness. Pretty soon I got to be singing the Angela Lansbury parts. Tale as old as time. Nope, that's still pitchy. Tale as old as... No. My ears and my throat are not matching up today. I'm having bad ear-throat coordination. You know what? Through the mist, through the woods, through the darkness and the shadows, it's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer, then you're there at the drawbridge. Can't speak! Say a prayer, then you're there at the drawbridge of the castle, and there's something truly terrible inside. It's a beast, he's got fangs, It's a beast, he's got fangs, razor sharp ones, massive claws, killer jaws for the feast. Hear him roar, see him groan, but we're not... Words and such. Through the mist, through the woods, through the darkness and the shadows, it's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer, then you're there at the drawbridge of the castle, but there's something truly terrible inside. It's a beast, he's got fangs, razor sharp ones, massive claws, killer jaws for the feast. Hear him roar, see him foam, but we're not coming home till he's dead. Hear him roar, see him foam, but we're not coming home till he's dead. What is that note? Till he's dead. Good and dead. Kill the beast. Something like that. Look there, he goes, isn't he dreamy? Monsieur Gaston, oh he's so cute. Be still, my heart, I'm hardly breathing. He's such a tall, dark, strong and handsome brute. He's such a tall, dark, strong and handsome brute. Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you know what? I've done my best for you. I got cotton mouth now. I don't know, I might be getting sick. I am not doing this anymore. Derps are over. I love you guys, but I'm dying slowly on the inside and out. I'm only like 80% kidding. But you know what? Don't worry about me. Just leave me a comment and cheer me up today. Come on, you can do that much, right? Like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the fun stuff. Pull this channel out of the ditch, please. And I guess thanks for watching, and we will see you next time, my dearest of dear family members. I'm speaking loud. Gaston is bragging how he decorated the place with his heavy antler... I hate reading scripts days. It makes me go crazy. But you guys complain when I don't have my face on enough now, so... Well, family members, we're almost done, but I want to invite you to hang out with me in some other places. I'm on Twitter and Instagram as my own personal self, and I have a Facebook page too, but I mostly just post photos over there. And sometimes people say, "Hey McGann, I want to mail you something. How do I do that?" Easy. Just click the About tab on my channel page, and my most current P.O. Box info will be right there. I also run another channel, The Family. It's really a hodgepodge channel where we might post anything. Oh yeah, and I also sell shirts and stickers and stuff with the Family and the Fangirl logos. If that is your cup of tea, I have a link in every description of every video. Finally, if you want to help out the Fangirl channel and make sure I'm putting out video essays for years to come, the best way you can help is by subscribing and watching more of my videos, whether they're new, old, whatever. Maybe even share one or two on social media, help spread the word. People who watch to the end of videos like you helps to tell the site, "Hey, this is a good video, we should recommend it to other people." So if you made it this far, leave me a comment of something like, "Hey, I made it to the end. Love ya. See you next time, family members. Bye."